Hey y'all, I'm back with part 2 of the my Halloween Destash kits. So you get this pretty big piece of Tim Burton fabric, which I think is awesome. And it is like, let's see how I measure it. It's like 20 inches by, 13. So it's a good size. It's a good size piece of fabric. It definitely fit over, one of the file folders, or you could cut it up and it'll cover a couple of minis, or you can cut these little pieces out and use them in so many different ways. So you get that piece of fabric, and you get a little square. I think I started showing you this, but didn't quite get it. This is just kind of like maybe quilt square size. So it's like 10 by not quite 9. So but this would be great too for little fabric tabs, or piecing a couple of pieces of fabric together. You know the drill. So anyway, this is a piece of canvas, and it's been tea dyed, and it is a painter's cloth canvas. That's how I buy my canvas, y'all. Like, just for journaling purposes and things like that, not for painting, but painting on the journals. But if I was going to actually paint a canvas, I wouldn't use this. But anyway, so you get a pretty big piece of that, and that'll go, I'm not going to go through measuring it, but that will go through, that will cover one of the journals as well, or same thing, pieced together. So that's all the fabric. I don't want to speed through this, but I need to move it on because there's a lot. So here's another goodie bag, this goodie bag, and then these. So you'll get a tag full of twine. So there's pink and white. There's a little piece of a small piece of black rickrack. It's just a small piece. It's probably not even half a yard because I didn't have a lot of that, but I did share what I had. Some red yarn, some orange and white twine, black and white, cream color, and black. So, and there's at least a yard, if not more, of all of that except for the little rickrack. So we get that. And then there's 5 different washi tapes that I've wrapped around a tag. And I wrapped these probably 5 or 6 times, so there's quite a bit of washi. Just really cool. I love the skeleton and the little witches. But then when you're done with this, these are really nice, and it's got kind of a slick surface, so this washi tape should come off of here pretty good. Then you got 2 nice, not super thick, but little chipboard tags. You can use those. All right, so this is, let's do this one. This goodie bag has a mixture of some of the things that I have made that I wanted to share because I have so much of it, I won't ever use it all. So there's a little witch hat that is painted and cut out of very lightweight cardboard that I actually made myself. There's a ghost paper clip, little button on the back. I did not make these. These were gifted to me, but the other kit has a witch. Then there's a paperclip embellishment that I made. I think the other one in the other kit has a ghost. Then there's this little tag. It's just craft paper with a stamp and then some glossy accents. Well, I colored the stamp in. So this one's a skeleton. The one in the other kit's a witch. You'll get, this is also a stamp that I colored in, and then I glossy accented the eyeballs and the pumpkin. And there's an index card on the back with twine. This same tag in the other kit. There's a little owl tag with some twine. I'm not sure what the other one is. These are graphics fairy tags. A little ticket, and the image will be different in the other kit. And then one of my, which I think is really cool. I love these tags. This is kind of like just a, this is a thick tag. These are cool. This would almost be cool on a cover. So that's one of my handmade tags. And the one like this in the other kit will be different, but they're both pretty cool. At least I think so. And then there's this little trick or treat tag that I made. The one in the other kit's almost identical to this one. And then there's 2 tags that, you know, I kind of had some in my stash that I started for you to play with. And then in here, there's some other little bits and pieces and, you know, scraps that's stuck in there. There's a mason jar. There's a smaller one in here. Thought I put a smaller one in here somewhere. It may be in another little pack, but there's a mason jar, large tag. That's Graphics Fairy. There's a little Halloween bingo card. These will be different from, you know, similar but different because it's from the same Martha Stewart paper. So this is the one that has like little tags and pieces, that page. These are Martha Stewart silhouettes. So you've got a crow. I got 2 crows. A rat and an owl. And if you'll see, you can poke these little pieces out and then you get the full image, you know, like the silhouette. There is a chipboard witch, a chipboard skull. These are cool too. These are fun to play with. You can alter them, paint them, put texture paste on them, make them really creepy. There's a little piece of chipboard. This came in a kit that I've had. I had 2 pieces of it, so I threw it in. They make a great belly band or cut up in little pieces, you know. You can use that. 2 little skeleton guys. I've seen people hang these as charms on journals, which is really cool. You know, you could just put him inside somewhere, you can hang him. And so that's all those goodies. Then, yeah, I know it's crazy, right? So, I'm gonna get my little tray out here. Show you. So there's enough in here to do charm, some more paper pieces, beads, rusty paper clips, eyeballs, and then all of this right here. So you get all these little wood pieces. These are the same in each kit. So there's a witch, there's a bat, there's a house, a ghost, a skull. There's 3 leaves. They actually have sticky on the back of them, so they're on their little acetate thing. Some little Martha Stewart bling. Okay, so there's that. A tree, a cat. Some spider rings. There's 3. There's 1 black, 2 orange. A bat ring and a skull ring. Some leaves. There's another pumpkin. And then, so you'll get some of these little leaves, and I think there's the same amount in each kit. These are fun to play with. I mean, they're just kind of plastic leaves, but you can gesso and paint them black or ink them up or, you know, and alter them. They're pretty cool. Some little cupcake with spiders. They're fun to make. I've made flowers out of them before. Some of my handmade leaves and a little stamp. These are stamps that I colored and stuff, and I thought I'd add them in there. So there's all that. And then this is just a piece from Martha Stewart. You know, the cover. I cut those up and used those pieces. So I had 2 pieces of that. So it's kind of a thick. You can cut the pumpkins out, you know, whatever. Just so much stuff in here to play with. Okay, so there's that. Then I don't think I'm going to be able to show you every little thing because I just don't have the time. And here, okay, there's a ton of little bits and pieces from Tim Holtz. There's another little jar there. I'm going to take it out, but I'm not going to go through every teeny tiny piece because I just don't have enough time. I'm going to do 3 videos. So there's all this, okay? There are some stamped images in here too that I stamped on file folder for you. There's 6 of those, 6 different stamps, and a bunch of little bits and pieces from Tim Holtz paper and tags and you know, all kinds of really neat stuff here in this bag. Okay. Set that right there. Now, kudos to all you to do kits, because this takes a whole lot more time than what I thought. And then in here, and I'm not going to take this all out either, there's a ton of stuff in here. There's beads, there's charms, there's a key, there's fragment pieces, there's a hologram, there's paper clips, buttons, there's a witch charm, there's a skull. Where's a skull? There's a skull. There's a Tim Holtz charm thing in here. You know, the clip. Plenty of stuff. Everything you need to make a charm is in these two little bags. I even put you head pins, some wire, some other beads in here. And the little binder rings too. Okay? Not binder rings. Oh my gosh, the little jump rings in there, okay? Some black star sequins, couple of rusty paper clips and pins, and I put them in a separate bag, and some eyeballs. So, this is the kit, y'all. It's a ton of stuff. So, what I'm going to do, trying to put my arm in here. What I'm going to do is just, I'm going to list the price down at the bottom of the video, of this video, the second video. Okay, I'm going to put the price. And what I'm going to say is the first 2 people that message me that they want it, that's how I'm going to sell it. And then I'll just list it. I'll do the listing in Etsy. If I have 2 people who comment on the video who want the kit, okay? It's going to be one flat price, including shipping within the U.S. So I'm going to try it that way. And then if I don't, if I don't have any response, then I will list it in my Etsy shop. But this is kind of a destash, so I kind of want to do it that way. It's just easier than taking 10 pictures and... Anyway, I don't need to know all that, but that's how I want to do it. So, if you're interested, comment on this video, and they're both the same, pretty much the same kits, just a few differences in the papers, okay? And one has a witch charm, and one has a little house charm. And some of the little bits and pieces are different, but they're both really, really cool kits. I like them. I love Halloween, so... And, of course, I like this stuff because, I bought it all. But anyway, just let me know. And thanks for stopping by and watching. And I'll see you guys soon. I do have my little snowman minis are finished. I've just got to video those and get those posted. And I have 2 other Christmas journals that I'm going to put in my shop. And I do videos on those, too. So... And I think that might, and I actually have one Halloween journal too that I'm gonna put up for grabs. Anyway, all right, guys. Sorry for the crazy rambling video. Renee, I just shout out to you over at GT Designs and Vintage Art Supplies. You rock when doing this, because this is a whole lot more involved than what I thought it would be. But anyway, so. You go, girl, with the kits. I've never done this, so it's the first time for me. Anyhow, I'm going to stop rambling. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.